Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros.
And now, your 2021
Major League Baseball on MLB
Houston
Network coming up right after this.
Astros.
Lance McCullers will be on the mound for the Astros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate here is Kike Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's off the green monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. From the stretch, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
And now in the box, Rafael Devers. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Altuve has it. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Nick Pivetta gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on the way.
0-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Brantley. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 6th, the left fielder.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. After it is Tucker, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter.
Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second.
Batting it, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. What a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
0-1 the count. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and grounds it to short. Bogarts has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate is Carlos Correa. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. McCormick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
No one on with one down, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he hits one on a line to left field. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So stepping in is Alex Verdugo, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Tucker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 4-0. And now here is Kyle Tucker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Next up for the Astros, Chaz McCormick. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. 2 gone.
Batting 9, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
At the plate now is Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under this one. And very quickly 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So now into the box is Christian Vasquez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Chopped down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Now here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McCormick is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Christian Javier, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 2-out double, left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Your dog, Alvarez.
And now the first pitch, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail here 4-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now here it comes. Skied down the left field line. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next to hit is Christian Vasquez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
So now here is Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The center fielder, number 5, PK Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. Popped him up. Gurriel is over to take a look. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle.
First pitch on its way. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Mick Corbett.
In now, Chas McCormick. Fouled off. McCormick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. McCormick is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next to hit, Rafael Devers flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Jose Altuve.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Michael Brantley comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next, it'll be Alex Bregman, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in next, Alex Verdugo. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Next, here is Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. first pitch of the AB on its way. On the ground up the middle. There is Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Next to dig in, Yuli Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Renfroe will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now the first pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros nothing. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
So next to hit is Jose Iglesias. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, Kyle Schwarber. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCormick gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, McCormick.
Digging in will be Chas McCormick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin.
So here is Martin Maldonado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Bo Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Pivetta is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
2021 Houston Astros.
Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
So now here is Kike Hernandez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. High in the air out to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number one as the runner will retreat to first.
That is first.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on first with one down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's gone 3 for 8. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. One left for the Red Sox. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. And now the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Iglesias is up with it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the left field.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we could be excited to see play. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
First offering. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a pitch on the way. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Martinez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 1 for 5. And now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. McCullers is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter,
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that is off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This is skied into short left center. Verdugo waits on it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
batting fifth.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Kyle Tucker is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Alvarez at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. One and 2. Here it is. Fouls this one off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey! The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's an impressive 5 for 8. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, out, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, PK.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in for Houston, Chas McCormick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball. He was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. They're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 1-0 Houston. First pitch on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Xander Bogaerts now.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. McCormick comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First delivery to him.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Well, then give up a 2-out base hit and extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning stuff.
Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman.
And now the first pitch.
Bregman.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And that's out number 1.
The batter,
So with
44.
1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Verdugo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Base is empty, 2 away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot.
Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
You've heard people talk about powering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. fly ball out to straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Houston. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now back, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
So the next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. First delivery to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th and into hit next.
Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Martin Perez, a lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 54, Martin Perez.
First offering.
Hey.
Tucker, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
And stepping in, Martin Maldonado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
0-1
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. This is in the air to left field. Verdugo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kike Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling. Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Little cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
McCormick is right there, one down. Now to bat, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Here's a pop-up now. Gurriel has room in foul territory. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take them, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking, we really avoided a worse fate. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way.